He's the keeper of the stars.
Howdy.
How are we all? You got your body cam going? Are you
Yes,
guys
sir.
using axe on us?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, they're much better.
Yeah.
Name and badge number, sir?
My name is Officer Siamis.
Okay.
What are our badge numbers?
You don't have a badge number?
Nope,
Do you have
Officer
like a
Siamis.
employee number or something?
X-ray 64.
Okay, thank you so much. So, what's up?
These guys want you removed and trespass from this location.
How come?
Sounds like you're going around filming people,
Okay.
and they have the right to have you removed.
Really?
And trespass.
That's so?
Yep,
You know this is public, right?
I do.
Okay, so just so you know, this is public,
Yep.
and I'm filming.
You and I
That's-
both.
Okay. So, is that what you want to do?
Can I have your name?
You better, do you have a supervisor?
I do have a supervisor, yeah.
Okay, can you call him?
Yep.
Or her?
Can I have your
No.
ID?
Nope.
Can I get a name from you?
Nope.
Okay. So these guys want you removed and trespassed from this location. That doesn't mean that you can't come here for any sort of health care. You're more than welcome to come for health care.
Talk to this gentleman over here.
Okay? But they want you removed and trespassed, meaning
Talk to this gentleman right here.
if you come to this property after you've been trespassed for nothing but health care, it's a potentially criminal
It can't be
Correct.
for filming?
for being trespassed. So this is a trespass warning.
And the reason why is because I'm filming.
Any business has the right to have somebody removed and trespassed.
This is public property.
Right, and that's what I just said. If you need health care, you're more than welcome to come here.
I'm here to film. I'm an independent journalist gathering content for a story.
Okay. Are you in contact with anybody?
I don't have to be.
Have you
I'm
notified
in
anybody?
contact with you. He knows what's going on.
I have never, you don't even want to give me your name.
I've already got permission to be on the property.
And who gave you permission?
From back in December.
Do you have any sort of email, text, call,
I don't need to show
notifying?
you anything.
Well, if
Who are
these guys have no knowledge of you supposed
I just
to be
pointed
here.
you to the man to speak to you.
Okay,
Okay, I'm done
and
with
they
this.
called us, okay?
You're treading on thin ice right now. I know that it's gotten warmer out, so the ice is getting really like brittle right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'm an independent journalist getting content for a story on public property.
Okay.
Okay? Same as the sidewalk.
Yep, sidewalk is public property.
Okay? My demeanor in here has been professional. I have not raised my voice. I've not caused any problems at all. If you're going to try to do it disorderly or something, you better not lie.
No one is arresting you for disorderly.
Are you attempting to arrest me?
Nope. All it is, as a trespass, I read you a trespass card. You provide me your name.
I'm not
I
giving
read
you
you.
that.
I read you a trespass card. That's your warning. Therefore, if you come back onto this property, you could be arrested for trespassing.
For filming, because that's why you're trespassing me, because somebody wants me to leave for filming.
We get calls on individuals at stores, in the hospital, for causing chaos, and they want them to be removed
I'm
and
not one of
trespass.
them.
Okay.
Stay in your own lane. I'm not one of them.
Okay.
This is, I'm done with you.
Okay. So you're gonna be removed from the property.
Call your supervisor first.
Okay. I'll meet. We could talk downstairs.
No.
On
Call
the,
your supervisor.
on the first floor.
Call your supervisor. This is a protected First Amendment activity.
I can
It's the
call.
same as the reason why you can use the words that you choose right now.
Okay.
You understand that, right?
I do. I understand that
you
a
have a
business. I understand that.
This is not a Walmart. This is not a J.C. Penney.
I understand that, right?
This is
And
a-
I've trespassed individuals from the hospital, and like I told you before, if you need to come to the urgent care facility, this facility here, for medical reasons, you can.
Why did you trespass somebody from the hospital?
Because the hospital staff was asking. I told him the same thing. If he needs to come here for medical reasons, he can do so.
Was it because of somebody using a camera? Have
Nope.
you done this before?
Yep.
Okay, because reason makes a big deal, especially in front of a judge.
Status 4. Okay, this is.
She's professional, and he's pretty professional. At first, he was a little standoffish.
Okay.
I know him from back in December.
Okay.
Okay, so we've been down this road before. I've spoken to, I think, what was her name? Back in December? I've got it on my files.
Okay, so
He's got all that information in his logs.
if you show me any sort of proof that you're supposed to be here,
Mother, proof is the First Amendment. You're not going to take that away from me, and you're not going to take it away from everybody else.
so individuals called.
I'm putting my roots into the ground right now.
Yep.
Go get your supervisor before you get a lawsuit.
I'll give him a call.
I don't want to do it. I don't want to go down that road.
I will give my
Call him right now on
supervisor
your
a
radio.
call. I will call him on my phone. Okay, he's on a call right now. A higher priority call than we are here. Okay, so I'll give him a phone.
Give him a call right now.
Yep, I will.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Appreciate
Yep.
it. So,
He is one of them. And I haven't gone there at all, okay? But speaking to staff and security, you're making individuals coming to the urgent care uncomfortable, and what they need to do, okay?
that plays back right away. Go ahead, I'm listening to you.
Okay?
Something about them being insecure.
No, them not wanting to have you in this building because they don't feel safe.
Why don't they feel safe?
That is their call, okay?
Is it obviously it's because of the camera?
Okay?
Oh,
But
there's
you're making this a lot harder than what it needs to be, okay?
because I don't.
Nothing is criminal. All they're asking you to do is leave this facility.
Oh, what's your name and badge number, sir?
Officer Burke.
Oh, you're putting your body cam on now.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mute the audio, okay?
No, I guess so.
Okay, because you can do no. Hi. We got the whole gang here. What's your name, sir?
I'm Brian Shooten.
Hi, Brian. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm a little bit forward.
Yeah, that's all right. No worries. So, two cameras there that I can FOIA request too.
Yep.
You understand your trust? Are you? If you trespass me with the threat of arrest, I'm going to have to leave. But I'd like. This is obviously not the supervisor, is it?
Nope.
Okay. So you get a sergeant here.
Like I
I
told you.
strongly recommend it.
Okay. Like I told you, nothing is criminal at this point. All they're doing is asking you to be removed from this property. Okay, like I said, that doesn't, if you need, if
What a nice lady.
you need any sort of health care, you are
I don't
more
need
than
any
welcome.
healthcare. You brought that up before.
Okay?
So
So what they're wanting is you to be removed
I want
from
to do a
trespass.
FOIA request though. This is what I came here for.
Okay, like I said, if you have
Freedom of threat. Where would I get that done by?
if you have documentation,
I know there's something online, but I wanted to find out if I could do it in person.
So you request FOIA through our FOIA officer, which is at the hospital.
Yeah.
And you do it online.
I got to show my viewers we can do it in person under RCWs.
Yeah.
I should be able to come to it.
I can look and see what that process is.
Yeah.
I'll let you know. All right?
Okay. Do you have an index? It's a Freedom of Information Index according to RCWs 9.45.162.
So if you're somebody
You're supposed to have that. I think that's the RCW. Could be wrong. But it's in there for sure.
okay, so our supervisor for today is on his way over here.
Okay, great. What's his name or her name?
Officer Pash.
Pash?
Yep.
I thought you said Patch, like Patch Adams.
Nope.
That's appropriate in this place. So because people are uncomfortable, you want to do a trespass. That's illegal.
Okay. The security staff here has a job, and that's to make everybody else feel safe.
I'm gonna sit down.
When people feel uncomfortable and not safe to be here, they call us.
What if I was filming on the sidewalk and somebody said I'm uncomfortable, or is that a beach, public beach?
Okay. The sidewalk is public property.
So is this.
Okay, like I said, you're not trespassing. You can't receive health care at this location. Okay.
I can receive FOIA requests via RCWs. So, and that's, I'm here as an independent journalist, so that's
Okay.
part
So
of it.
where is your documentation?
I'm going to verbally give it. I want to know, and I'm going to do a FOIA request with you guys too.
Yeah, it's a lot of talk.
Okay.
I can do it verbally too.
We'll just stand by until Officer Pash arrives, and so that you can
sit down if
speak
you want.
to a supervisor.
You must get tired on your feet.
I'm totally okay being on my feet.
You guys have got to use steel toe shoes, like when you're lifting people around and illegally arresting them, throw them in the car. If one of those bodies drops on you, you could get a hurt toe. So you guys can use steel toe boots or shoes. Is that an LNA mandate? Just a question, because that's the way you're headed right now, is to try to illegally trespass me illegally from a public place, which I've already been down this road back in December.
Okay.
So, just so you know, I'm giving you way more information than I have. I don't even have to talk to you. This is all professional courtesy at this point. So, could you imagine the world we live in if you were walking down the street and then somebody felt uncomfortable and then you got trespassed from the sidewalk?
I'm not trespassing you from the sidewalk.
How come you can have body cam video in here?
You have access to my body.
I want to trespass you because I'm uncomfortable. You got your accent on it.
Mm-hmm.
So, and he does too. So that's double trouble. So how come you can have it on?
You wanted me to turn it on as soon as I walked up.
I didn't ask you, I asked him.
Okay.
I just said if you got your, and you're supposed to actually by policy to have them on.
Okay.
So don't put the onus on me.
And that's why my body cam is rolling.
Okay, that's good for you. I'm glad you are recording. Join the movement.
Mm.
Try to indulge in your First Amendment instead of shying away from it. We're lucky we have it. A lot of countries don't. You ever been to Vietnam? Go and bring your camera to Vietnam and film when an officer comes up to you. They can just take it.
Yep.
And steal your property. It's horrible. Communist country, right?
6449, we're on the second floor.
Have you ever been to Vietnam, sir? Yeah. Have you ever been traveling to other countries?
Whichever other countries?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And what did you think about the rights in other countries?
6449, we
I mean,
need
my
on the second floor.
request
He's requesting
other countries would never hit their
it's
laws. That's not like something you might
But were you glad when you got back to America because you knew you had the Bill of Rights and the Constitution?
Oh, yeah, I definitely support and appreciate
Yeah.
our rights, of course, yeah.
Have you ever been in the military?
Nope.
Have you, sir?
Nope.
So do you think maybe they don't like my shirt because it's about Trump? I got this shirt on sale, actually, pretty good one.
Yes.
Could you imagine if, like, a lot of people don't like police officers, they get uncomfortable with you guys? I don't. But could you imagine if, like, because somebody was uncomfortable because they don't like police officers or they got a bad issues with police officers, they wanted to trespass you for that? Right? You can't. Oh, is that the supervisor?
Yep.
Are you a sergeant? Where's your stripes?
I am not a sergeant. I am the lead officer for the.
Okay, so you're
Today.
a patrol officer.
I am a patrol officer, but I'm acting as the lead officer today.
You guys don't have any sergeants around?
We don't have a sergeant working today.
Wow, they need to do some promotions, maybe. Hey,
I agree.
who wants to
I
get
would love
promoted
that.
here and actually protect my First Amendment? The same thing that you guys took an oath to do.
Okay. Well, what's
Do you
the
remember that
problem
when you raised your, don't gloss over it because it's very important. Remember when you raised your hand and you took an oath to the Constitution?
Huh?
Is it seeking service?
They're not figuring out the waiver request. I don't know. Sounds like it's at the hospital. That's what he's trying to figure out right now.
I should be able to do it here under our
Are you a
studies.
patient here?
Doesn't matter, and I don't need to answer your questions.
Okay.
Are you a patient here?
If you're not a patient here, or if you're not seeking services here, then you need to leave.
I told you, I already told the security officer I want to get a FOIA request.
A what request?
FOIA request, I have an independent journalist. See my cameras? See them?
A
See my body?
FOIA request.
FOIA, Freedom of Information request, and I want to do it here verbally.
Okay.
Under RCWs, I have every right to do that. Be careful where you're going down right now, so I'm just trying to help you out.
Is that something that they can do here?
They're finding out, they have to actually by law.
Okay, so we'll stand
Under
by.
RCWs, when, they should have an index for records request index too. They're supposed to carry that booklet on site. But they should be able to do it. I don't know if it's individually, if I have to go to like pediatrics and all these and do an individual FOIA request, but there's some public information that I need to get. In fact, I need to do a FOIA request on you guys.
Okay, you can do it over at the
I'd like to
department.
do it here on via your body cam right now. You 3 body cams, you guys should be able to get it. Okay, so I want to get every officer that you're with
Mount Vernon.
Mount Vernon Police Department. So I want every officer's names, badge numbers.
Okay, we'll get that to you after we're done here.
Put-
But you're not, I'm
Don't
not gonna
interrupt
give it to
me.
you.
Don't
You're gonna get it at the
Name.
police department.
I'm doing it via the verbally right now. Names. I don't need to run around.
This is just to record our interaction.
Yeah.
This is not
It's
a,
also legal, an illegal document. So names, addresses.
So if he wants, he can he can go to the HIM office.
I don't need to run around. What if I was on foot? There's some people.
FOIA is done at the hospital, not at the clinics.
Under RCW, I should be able to get it
Then
here.
that's something you can certainly request, but I don't have anything to do with that.
Okay,
I
so-
was told that if you need something from FOIA, you can go through online, we have the access for you. But you can also go up to the hospital to the HIM office, which is at the Kincaid entrance. All right? So you go there, you run into any questions.
I'm not going there. I'm gonna do it right here. I want the names of all the employees in this building that are public employees.
You can certainly request that.
Don't interrupt me. I want the names of all the public employees in this building. I want their pay schedule, and I want their positions when they started. And I want their, what else should I ask? And their salaries.
sounds like they're willing to provide that at the hospital.
You
No.
can certainly request that information.
I should be able to do it here under RCWs.
There's nobody who's gonna be able to.
All you have to do is get a piece of paper and a pencil or a pen.
There's nobody here
Or a
that's gonna be able to
crayon.
get that information for you. That's gonna go through FOIA, which is gonna go to HR, which isn't even at the hospital, it's in another location.
Okay, so that's another
It's not
violation right
information
now.
that we're gonna provide for you. All right?
Boy, oh boy, you guys.
Okay, we've answered your questions. You're not seeking services. So you
I
need
am
help.
seeking services. There's other stuff I need to do here. There's pamphlets that I want to pick up. There's pamphlets in this office that I didn't get yet. There's pamphlets over there that I want to get. And also, I'm an independent journalist in a public place gathering content for a story. That's all I need.
So, just for your information, all of our waiting areas, we do not allow access in there with video cameras because of the concern that patient privacy is being spoken from patient to staff, and it can be caught on your camera.
Okay, so that's a good point. So what if I was sitting down in this chair there, I had a really good memory and can remember that stuff? You guys keeping that out in the open for anybody to see?
No, we're.
That's what you just said.
But I'm letting you know, this is a courtesy. I'm just letting you know, that's our process, that's what we're saying.
What's the difference between me and somebody with 3 cameras because I don't have a photographic memory, or somebody with a really good memory? I have a pretty good memory.
So I can't really speak to you
Well,
about that.
maybe you want to check with a doctor, because honestly, when you're talking and a judge will see it the same way. If you're keeping stuff out there that's personal information for the public to see.
Stuff out there. This is
Well, that's what you
patient
just said. You said if I had a camera in there, I'm going to get personal
You
information.
could potentially overhear personal information from a patient.
Okay, and so could your ears. You want to trespass somebody's ears now, and they have to like check them at the door, like Mr. Potato Head.
I'm not gonna argue with you. I shared the information.
There's no
you
argument.
asked for.
It's logic.
Well,
So,
sir, do what you need to do, get your pamphlets, and then kind of leave.
so he's giving me unlawful directives.
He's asking you to leave.
This officer it's the only reason why I'm being asked to leave is what he said, is because I have a camera. I
It
think
has
he
nothing to
should.
do with the camera.
She
I
just
also have
said
one
it.
too.
He said I can't go in there because I had a camera. Are you listening?
For patient privacy in the waiting rooms.
But he just said because of a camera.
Patient privacy.
Okay, if you arrest me now, we're gonna show all this in front of a judge, and you're not gonna be able to erase this stuff because it's going
That's
live.
fine, we're also recording too.
So,
If you're not here
I don't
seeking
trust you
services,
guys. I am seeking
what
services.
is the services?
Please stop harassing me.
What are the services?
I don't need to tell you.
Okay, we'll do what
I already
need to
told
do.
you about pamphlets and a
then you need to
FOIA
leave.
request.
Okay, we'll get the
Okay,
pamphlets.
you're leaving before I am. I guarantee you.
No, they requested us to
I
be here.
guarantee you,
And
you're
you'll
leaving
be
before I
physically
am.
removed if you're not doing anything here.
Okay, are you gonna, if you're threatening me with arrest,
I am threatening you with arrest if you're not doing here seeking services, because this building, this business.
I don't have to
is
answer
requesting you
to
leave.
you about the services that I'm speaking. This is not loitering, if that's what you think you're
I'm
going
not
to.
referring to the cameras, I'm talking about you physically being here. The
Independent
cameras
journalists,
have nothing to do here.
call some supervisor right now, that a lieutenant or something, before you guys get in trouble.
I'm not gonna.
You're gonna lose your qualified immunity. I'm telling you right now, I've already been down this road. I'm trying to be nice, sitting down, trying to be calm with you guys.
And I'm trying to get whatever it is
I
that you
think
need.
you
It
know
sounds
where
like you
I'm
need pamphlets. He can run around.
I
and
see it
get
in your
pamphlets
eyes that you know exactly what's going
for you. Hey,
on.
look at me. You asked for me. You asked for me. I'm trying to help you. Do you want pamphlets? He can run around and get pamphlets for you.
Yeah.
Is that what you want? Otherwise, you need to go.
I'm not going to be told to look at you. What do you think you are, putting strings on me or something? What's
They
wrong with you?
requested you leave. You need to go.
You got an ego, man, and you need to tone it down. I'm not telling you to look at me.
This business has requested you go. You're not here seeking any kind of medical attention, so you need to go.
I don't need to be. It's a public area. I can be getting
I have to
pamphlets.
request people.
Are there people here in a waiting room with other people going in there?
The employees here, the security here, has asked you to leave.
They've never asked me to leave.
Well, they called us
The
for us
lady
to
in
ask you
there?
to leave. I'm sorry, what?
Get the 911 call. It was the lady in there that called.
Doesn't matter. The
Don't
business-
lie.
The business was.
Stop lying.
Yeah, so the nurse.
Your nose is going to start growing. Stop it. Your nose is getting
Okay,
bigger.
get your pamphlets and go, please.
No, I'm in a public area. If you threaten me with arrest,
I will threaten you with arrest. In fact, I'm threatening you with arrest right now. Criminal trespass in the first degree. If you do not leave after I tell you to leave, you will be arrested.
Alright, thanks.
so I can't get my pamphlets. I can't do my
Get your
public.
pamphlets now. Or I can have this officer do it for you.
Actually, you know what? You wanna go in and grab a pamphlet from each area?
See, we're getting somewhere now.
No, we're fine with that. Just understand, the reason why this is an issue isn't because we're trying to obstruct you. The goal is to protect our patient privacy,
I'm not here to get that information.
but your camera's
That's not my
looking at everybody
purpose.
that enters and exits. And I know that because I watched the last video.
Talk to her. I'm pulling my cameras away from people.
Just,
She's been here, and you've been very professional.
I took it upon myself to gather you the pamphlets that you want.
Well, how do you know which ones I want?
Well, you got them all now.
No.
and if you wanna walk into each area, grab
Yeah.
your pamphlets.
I want to get them myself.
The thing
without
I'll
you
ask,
being upset.
the thing I'll ask, keep the camera pointed at least away from
That's
our
not.
patients.
I'm not
and
here to
staff.
get patients.
Perfect. Then
I've
go
been
ahead
in the
and-
spot where I've been in here, not this particular place to get service, but I've been in other ones that are under the same umbrella here.
Yeah.
And I'm not here to get people's stuff. Like film that nun coming through. So you have an ego. You need to watch
Go
that
ahead and-
before you get a
and
lawsuit
grab-
on you.
Go ahead and grab the.
He's already threatened me with arrest. Can you believe that?
That's because he's doing what we asked him to do, which is to have you
Were
removed.
you the one asking for trespass?
That came from somebody else, but I'm.
I need to know.
So-
You can't trespass me. It
The
has to
police
come
department
from.
absolutely can. So
No,
we
it has
can
to come
request.
from you guys.
Absolutely, we can request
He's
it.
asking me right now.
Yeah. So, yeah, because our
he
staff
just
has
told me to go
asked,
get
I'm
pamphlets.
gonna let you go get your pamphlets, I'm
Okay.
gonna ask you to depart. You can hang out on the sidewalks out there, you can do what you need to outside.
Like sidewalks where out the parking
Out
lot.
in here, yeah.
That's still you guys' property, right?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just asking you not to be.
So what
inside.
you're really afraid of is me getting other people's personal information.
Absolutely, it's a major concern.
So that's a really big concern for you guys too, because anybody that's given, what is that thing that you guys gotta get HIPAA certified? Don't you get schooled in that and HIPAA certified? Tell you about confidential information, keeping it on the down low?
Absolutely, but you're missing the part, is talking patient to staff.
Why
We're
is it-
talking up there.
But all of a sudden it
That's
becomes
not
my trespass,
Absolutely.
my
You're
threat
gonna-
no
you're gonna-
arrest,
If you're the
my
media,
rights.
If you're playing the role of the media, then you do have a
gonna look at
responsibility
this
to
guy.
protect other people.
You got nice eyes.
Appreciate that.
Thank you
So-
for being so chill.
Come on through, we'll get you the pamphlets you want.
I got a sore back, give me a minute.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be like told to look over here, like this guy thinks I'm gonna happen, or pop it around. Look at all the commotion for a camera. You're unprofessional. You're unprofessional, you're okay. She's okay too, actually. Right off the bat. But she lives in those southern states that they're really kind and gentle. So, or used to live there. I'm assuming.
There they go. Bye-bye. See you.
The defender of the red and white stripes. He's a keeper